Michael, first of all, I hope you know that everybody, well, not everybody, but just me and our special guest can see you dance while the intro goes.
Absolutely.
And there's things in life
Absolutely.
you don't need, and
You
I'm pretty
didn't
sure that's one of them.
you didn't like the water spigot? The sprinkler? I said spigot. I know. The sprinkler.
I mean,
The sprinkler, okay?
What are
Listen,
we doing?
I'm from the South in Kentucky. We make up our own words. It's a spigot that spills
Gosh,
water.
oh my god.
Okay?
You're
I bet you've
killing
never
me.
even drank from a spigot, have you?
That's such cap.
You don't even know what a spigot really is. Tell me the most
Listen,
spigot you've
listen.
ever drank out of.
I'm considering a spigot a hose, and
Okay.
I have absolutely drinking out of a hose several times.
So you've drank out of a hose before.
Several times.
Okay. Have you ever drank out of a hose that you actually have a natural spring that comes out of the mountain that you shove the hose as far back in
No,
so you can get
no.
water coming out?
I have well water, Michael.
That's the best.
I have
do you
well
really?
water.
Is
I do.
well water not better than city water? Is it
I
not?
mean, absolutely. I mean, come on. What kind of question is that?
Okay. I'm surprised you have well water in New York. I didn't think they had things like that.
Michael,
Wow.
I don't live in the city, my guy.
I mean, it's New York. Great song by Alicia Keys.
New York, a little Jay-Z. Kanye only drinks
Anyways.
Brita filter water. Yeah, I don't even have a Brita actually. Our water, we got the little water softener, whatever the hell it's called. Listen, Michael, I would usually ask. I'd usually ask how you're doing, but normally I don't care. And
I'm
this week
third
I
here.
really
It's
don't.
okay.
Yeah. Because listen, everybody, you can see her in the color cast, but you can't see her on screen yet because we had to give a nice little intro. We have a special guest on this episode. MLB opening day. You got to bring a little extra firepower to the show. And we have done that in the form of Lily. And I know she said her last name about 5 minutes ago, but I refuse to mess it up again.
Schumacher.
See, I was more of a maker kind of person at first when I saw it. But I understand now looking at it again why it's Mocker. But you know what? It's okay. Because we bring Lily in and she can say it herself. Lily, what's going on?
Yes. It's Lily Schumacher.
See, the boy from Kentucky that you make fun of how I pronunciate everything.
Yeah, he got it right. Once again, Michael has it right.
No. But see, Lily, you haven't
my favorite.
You haven't been watching the show long enough because Michael has a historic trouble with names.
Historic troubles, whatever he just said.
He got it right this time.
No. It took me a solid year to get DJ LeMahieu right.
Nah,
it's not easy.
I'm proud of how far you've come, Michael. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, because I just have to say DJ in my head now, just DJ, and then LeMahieu just comes out. Just
go DJ.
Understandable.
Hey,
I come from a father that when he sees Jimenez as a last name, he still says Jimenez. So I mean,
we've all been there.
Lily, why don't you give yourself a little introduction to the people who don't know you and tell them all about how wonderful you are.
As my wife says,
wow.
Just for that.
Way too kind. So my name is Lily Schumacher. I don't sound the best right now because I was indeed at opening day. I was at a game. I am Fudge from the Fudge and Meat podcast, which I would highly recommend checking out. I also am Lily Shu on Colorcast, which is primarily where I'd say I operate right now. I am the host of Pitches Be Crazy every Thursday evening.
Greatest name ever.
Thank you.
That's top tier, by the way.
Which did not happen tonight because I, was trying to take time understanding what happened, understanding the loss. But I also am the co-host of Bat Flips and Chill with JJB, John Ball, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Whoa. He has a name other than JJB?
John Ball. I know.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. That's the first time I've heard it, too.
John Ball. I know.
He will always be JJB to me.
He's all the above to me. I'll be honest.
Perfect. Okay, carry on. I apologize.
Oh, that's it. I'd say that's mostly it. I'd say that's it. I'm a Brewers fan. Diehard Brewers fan. I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin. And
basically
everything
Canada,
I do,
by the way.
Basically Canada at this point, but everything I do is for the Brewers. So that's kind of what I would say you need to know about me.
Well, Lily, I want to
basketball any or anything else, or just straight Brewers?
Oh yeah, no, big Marquette fan, big Marquette basketball fan.
Oh, Marquette. Okay.
I also do like Gonzaga a good deal. which again, I'm a little sad that Timmy did announce that he was going to go for the draft. I don't know if he has he didn't say he had an agent yet.
Mm.
So
So
what I'm hearing is he needs some representation.
potentially,
Listen, I'm open. I'm free, Timmy.
you're open for the Drew.
You know, I could.
Anthony doesn't
listen,
even know anything about college sports. He hates them.
Yeah, I know
hate
he
it
doesn't like college
so
basketball.
much.
Hates
Awful.
He doesn't like college.
I don't
He
like.
barely
well,
goes to it.
No. I go, and I'm just so unfortunate that I'd have to. I can't wait to hit the lotto one of these days.
Fair enough.
You know,
Understandable. I
Who
mean, I
needs
do
to work when you
appreciate my
could hit the
college
lotto?
experience, but okay.
I appreciate mine too. You know, going out on the weekends is probably the best part, but that whole school work thing, not a fan.
I love
That's the part I
college.
love. Michael, once again, it's can you agree? Can we just like level in the fact that we agree on so many things?
I mean, when we're right, we're right. So I mean, or right when we're right, we're right. So
When
I mean,
we're
it is
right,
what
we're
it
right.
is.
When we're right, we're right.
I mean, you can think you're right and then actually be right. It's okay, Michael. I know there's a difference for you.
It's okay. I mean, when you're on an island by yourself, and now that you
Which-
see this with Lily here, I mean, and you still can't take the like
The blinders off? Is that what
blinders
you're going for
off.
there? There you
Yes,
go.
I mean,
Look, I
you
even
still
have to
can't
help
see
you.
what's going on. Sorry, I was watching the game. The Reds are up 6-1. Can we just go ahead and dive into that a little bit? I mean,
Wait, 6-1 against the Braves?
yes,
Yeah,
he wasn't lying.
Oh boy, howdy.
See,
Okay.
why would I lie?
Howdy.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't
think
even-
anybody lies. I just have a hard time of. That's not what I would have expected, to be
No.
brutally honest.
See, look, you even got the brother in here, all happy that
Yes.
they're winning.
Yes.
Go Reds.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. Go Jonathan
Yes.
India. That's all I've got. But also go Matt Olson.
Hold
So
up.
A big Matt
That's
Olson
the
guy. I still
only
can't
red you
believe we
know
didn't
is
trade for him.
India.
what?
That can't be the only red you know is India.
That's not the only red I know.
Okay.
I actually will say I don't know who was starting pitching tonight. Obviously, I know who like Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez were, but they're no longer with the franchise.
Mhm.
Can't
Aside from that, see, this is where I seem like an awful fan because now I'm like,
You're a brewer. Come on, like you should know this. Of course, I don't know anyone other than Burns and Yelich. So I mean, come
well,
on.
I mean, you still have Castillo.
No, we don't.
right?
No,
Yeah, you do.
Shoot.
he's with the Phillies.
Michael,
Oh,
Really?
Castillo. I'm sorry, Philly. I'm sorry. I thought Castellanos. My bad. That's on
No,
me.
Castillo.
Yeah.
This guy's not even
Um,
a real Red fan.
Whew. I was about to be like, I'm not that bad.
No, you're
I'm
good.
not that
No,
bad.
no. See, actually, we have to take a quick pause here now that I'm thinking about it right now. Because, Michael, you're a fraud, and you're not even allowed to be happy
I'm a
that the Reds are
fraud?
winning right now. Because
Listen,
you're
we're going
Mr.
over 500 this
You're
year.
Mr. Go
Going over
Blue
500.
Jays. Go Blue Jays all the time. You're not even a Red fan. Not even a Red fan. You denounced them before the season started because they traded people away.
And it's
And
opening
now-
day. Okay.
Now he's a fan.
It doesn't matter. It's opening day. I have
I
been
think-
not on my
I
phone
think-
while at work.
I think that's true definition of fair weather fan, which is what you like to insinuate about me, which is clearly untrue. Because Michael, me and Lily both wearing jerseys of our teams. Where's yours?
I mean, honestly, I don't even have a jersey. I have a red shirt.
Look at this guy.
Oh, fair
But
enough. Fair enough.
I don't own a jersey. Like, no offense, like legit, the only jersey. Okay, I've had 3 jerseys in my whole life, and those were when I was in junior high. I just never been a big fan of like jerseys. Like, I think it's weird wearing another guy's name on my back.
Oh, see, Yankees. I don't got to worry about the name. No names.
I mean, I'm cool with that, but like, my brother
Did you
is right.
know-
I have stolen his jerseys a few times. for
Yeah,
different
Mark
things,
agrees. Okay.
But
Did you
I say
know
I had Emmett
that-
Smith jersey. I had
Valid.
Sean Kemp jersey, and then I
Valid.
had a Tim Couch jersey because he actually is from the next county over from where I live. So
Okay.
See, even
Okay.
Christian said the masculine urge not to wear another dude's jersey. I mean, Michael,
Do what?
what are we doing here?
Oh
What'd
boy,
he say?
howdy.
You know that the Yankees aren't allowed to sell jerseys in their stadium
It's
Well,
lame.
without the name on the back, because if another player gets it, they could just sell the same jersey. So they have to. The jerseys in the Yankee Stadium have to be with the player's name on the back. Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Word. Really?
Yeah, because technically, when a player gets traded, like all their jerseys are burned, like from
Oh,
Like,
that's why. So
whatever.
that's why people do it. It's not because they just no longer believe in their.
Whoa,
in
see,
the
not the
player.
actual people, but I mean like the teams. Like they actually have to like get rid of all their jerseys.
Taco
Okay.
Bell, we need a sponsorship.
Oh, I'd love to be sponsored
You know,
by
I've been to
T-Bell.
Taco Bell like once.
Their fries are back.
Oh,
Wait, in your whole life?
Yeah, whole life, one time.
Are you okay?
that's really bad. I'm
Listen,
not gonna lie.
I'll just say, and this is an extremely unpopular opinion. Tacos not are mid food.
But you can't discount the entirety of Taco Bell.
This is true. But when I think Taco Bell, I mean I think of tacos, and I don't know.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Listen, never had it, not one time.
I get
Okay.
a Crunchwrap Supreme with refried beans instead of meat. I try to keep it as veggie as I can.
Oh yeah, me too. I totally eat healthy.
Michael.
As my wife put in the
Sorry.
color chat over here, color cast that can't find jerseys in big and tall. Obviously, I'm not tall.
Sorry,
No,
I'm trying to get
Michael.
my ring light to go back on.
We all love to eat, Michael. It's okay. Some of us just shed it faster, and I think it's unfair.
It is very Lily. Question: since you said what you eat, and he doesn't eat Taco Bell, soft shells or hard shells?
By the
I'm
way,
not
it's
gonna
soft
lie.
shell.
It depends. I will say, for the most part, if I just have normal tacos, I do go soft shell. But for the most part, my Taco Bell order is indeed a Crunchwrap Supreme with refried beans. So no sour cream, no tomatoes.
See, I agree, full heart right there. Sour cream, outlawed, outlaw it right now.
Okay. He also doesn't like ranch. Like we get in this debate like every
Nah, I'm
other
good.
show.
I
I'm
would
iffy on
literally
ranch. I won't lie to
see.
you.
How would we feel about blue cheese?
Oh, I love blue cheese.
Oh my
See,
gosh.
that's all I needed.
Oh, this is I'm conflicted. I have to say I'm conflicted right now.
Why? Because you're agreeing with me and not Michael.
Yeah.
The disrespect I get on my own show from a guest that we wanted to bring on, Michael. You know, unbelievable.
Well, you
Listen,
both
hold
wanted
up.
to bring me on. It wasn't
Kristen,
just one of you.
Kristen, please, you do not have to buy me any kind of jerseys because they're like 60 to 70, $80. Come on, man. We got to
No,
buy baby clothes.
Michael. By the way, you're way off.
On what?
Jerseys
Yeah.
are much
They're more than
expensive
that?
Michael,
Buddy,
I'm
don't
pretty
even worry
sure
about
this
it.
jersey was
Just
like
buy me a
120,
lose rod and I'll be happy.
maybe
They're like
150.
130. No,
Yeah.
girl. Listen, no lie. I bought one pair of shoes and actually my wife bought them for me for Valentine's
One
Day.
pair?
Well, hang on. Let me finish that. That sounded way
That was
much
the
more.
saddest
Well,
voice
hang
I've
on.
ever heard in my
One pair?
life.
No.
That was like
One pair of
Disney
shoes that
Christmas
were
Carol
over
movie.
$100, and she
Okay.
bought them for me for Valentine's Day because they were the Reeboks or something other. I'm like, they're really nice that you could design
Michael, do you
yourself.
own New Balances?
New Balance, no, I'm a Sketcher
Oh,
only.
damn.
For every day. I love Skechers. Now, playing in, I always love the shocks from back in the 90s. So if they've got like those little bouncy shocks, I love them. But like it kills me to spend over $100 on a pair of shoes.
See, even wifey's saying maybe you guys should be on Extreme Cheapskates.
Yeah, I do
No,
not.
Michael, I fully agree with you. I hate spending my money.
Do you? Do you
Who
really?
doesn't?
No, I swear to God, I really do.
Is this
Like,
where?
I'm
No, go ahead.
I'm a
Here's
bad
where I lose
person.
my
I have
money.
no problem. I have no problem spending other people's money, but mine hate it.
Okay, how do you
Oh,
get
well, who
other
doesn't?
people's money? Like,
Michael, I live with my parents.
oh yeah, sorry,
Come on.
forgot there's an age gap, as you guys say. Bet,
Well,
fire
Michael,
cap,
you're about 65.
lit.
I will say, you were clowning on Michael saying, like, do you have New Balances? I have 2 pairs of New Balances, and I
Oh,
also
brother.
have Easy Spirits. So,
I've never even heard of that.
I don't even know what
I
easy
have like
period is.
orthopedic shoes. I straight up have orthopedic shoes at this point. I have a bad back. I have a terrible back. So I rely on that. I rely on decent shoes.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Well,
They tried to get me to get some insoles on my shoes from work, but I was like, come on, man. They actually wanted me to get an epidural shot because I have back pains, but I'm like, I'm not doing that. That just sounds too sissified.
I'm so confuzzled as to where we've gone because it's been 14 minutes. We haven't even said the word baseball yet on the show.
I said the Reds are up 6-1. It's top of the 8th.
But according to you, they were gonna blow it. I tried to tell you to have
No,
faith.
I'm telling you, right now, the Reds are going to I want to say 500. We're going to go over 500, even though last week when we did our show, I said that they were going to go at a
Look at
record of
Lily trying to compose
78.
herself right now.
What are you talking about? What's the matter?
She had a hand over the
Actually,
mouse.
I will say, I do think that the Reds are more likely to go over 500 compared to the Cubs, if that makes you feel anything.
Okay, personally, I really don't think they're going to go over 500, being truthfully, but I have been seeing some actually these what do they call them? Advanced stats and data and all this stuff that they're actually projecting the Reds to come in second place over the Cardinals and with 80 wins. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's actually had them projected for the year to win 82 games. I don't think that's really going to happen, but it got me fired up.
Michael, speaking of that, I'm trying to find it right now on my Twitter.
Let's bring up this comment for Lily. My brother says the Cubs.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I witnessed it firsthand, and it kind of sucked. But I was also so cold. It was so
really.
All right. Honestly, can I make that a jumping off point for the actual show right now?
Ahead.
Because, like, even so today, Yankees are supposed to open their season. Game gets rained out. The Met national game was in like an hour and 10-minute rain delay, and it's cold over there as well. You just said you were cold. Listen, I love baseball as an outdoor sport. I really do.
Yeah.
I truly think. No, not even indoor. I think every new stadium in the Northeast at least should be required to have a retractable roof.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like it's like 30, it's like 40 degrees sometimes playing baseball in April and in October. Like this isn't football. We realize that, right? Like you actually need to be able to feel your hands to throw a baseball.
Yeah.
Okay. Who put the gel in a commercial? I missed that comment. That's hilarious.
Joe from Hungry Takes.
Oh, okay.
No, I will say, so it was around 45, I think, the most time that I was there, and it was raining kind of on and off, more sprinkling than anything else. But I have a very insulating raincoat, and I thought that would be good enough. Was not. But this is a discussion I had with one of my painting instructors the other day where he was saying, if you look at all the games in opening day today, if you look at all of them, all the first games, like none of them are playing with the teams that have retractable roofs. All of them are playing at the opposite field where they're all just open. That's not right. You have the opportunity. To play under a dome or under a retractable roof where you have, climate control, and you just don't. You say, no, we're not doing that. And that's a shame. That's something's just wrong there. Something's wrong.
Michael, I know that you said you don't really like it. Why is that?
I just feel like it's okay. I know this is going to sound a little bit crazy, but Miggy's home run last year with the snow falling.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was great to see. It was absolutely probably the coolest moment I've seen in baseball live, actually on TV, not at the game, in a long time. Just watching it happen. And it's not like a big game situation, just something that you saw like, wow, that's really cool. And I just feel like I guess a purist in a way on this. Like the baseball is one of the purest games that you can have. Everything's just all natural. And then now you're taking away these elements that you can't control and just making it not a factor. Like,
but here,
that's the only reason. Like,
but here's my
it goes back so far. It's a respected game and putting roofs on it. And I understand some stadiums have roofs. I'm totally fine with that. But like saying everyone has to do this. This is what we're going to now. I'm just like,
But here's my
thing, let me say this one part. I enjoyed my whole life, and it always takes my breath away when you walk through the stadium and you get that open field and you can see the sky and everything, and it's just like, wow, it is beautiful. But it's not always going to be there. And honestly, I've had more fun at games that are pouring or rain than at games that don't rain.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because I will act a fool. Well, people will leave, and then you can get on up closer, act a fool when the rain delay stops. There's not that many people there. You can be stupid. It's a lot of fun. Got more autographs after those games when you stay that. I'm dedicated. I'm sorry. Like when me and my brother goes, we stay.
Well, yeah, you're like 16 hours away. That's why you have to stay.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna leave a game early. I refuse
Never.
to. I never will.
Never.
Okay, I
I'll be
never show
home.
up to a game late either. Like, who comes to a
Well,
game like in the
same.
second or third inning?
Michael,
Those
you want to know
people.
who? Michael, you want to know who?
Don't say
Every
you.
Dodger fan. Every Dodger
Oh,
fan.
okay, if you're a Dodgers fan,
Well, I
Michael,
think we
come
can all
on.
agree
I
with
get
that.
there. Michael, I get there early and stay after. Come on, don't. Last year,
Same.
actually.
Ethan, everything natural was the surrounding the game, not the steroids, not the
There's
court
like
bats and
there's
stuff.
like a really famous Yankee bar like right around the corner from the stadium, and
Okay.
we were going there, but we initially walked the wrong way, so we had to start walking backwards, and we ended up walking to the side of Yankee Stadium where the garage was.
Mhm.
Glaber Torres pulling out right in a nice G wagon.
No way.
Yeah, Glaber Torres, nice G wagon, his girl. I said, yeah, that could be a fun life.
Did you get his autograph? Like, did you holler
Oh
at him?
no,
or
he was out of there. We called him Wheezy because he was out of there so fast. You know?
anything? Oh, listen, one of these
Honey,
days
you've
I'm gonna get
never
all
driven
my.
the 405. You have to be impeccable time management to get anywhere in LA. That's why I would never go to LA. You guys have
Oh,
traffic. On
LA's fun though.
yeah, but I'm
I went
super
to
good on that
LA.
traffic.
It was okay.
Super good on that traffic.
The traffic's not good. The traffic, I will say, makes it kind of unbearable.
Yo, let
it is
Elon Musk
fun.
pull up and build the tunnels that he wants to do.
Do
I
what?
feel like that'd be fire. Imagine a tunnel underneath everything. Just
Like
know
a
what I mean?
subway. I feel
Nah,
like
he
you're just
wants to-
describing a
No,
subway.
no, but he wants to build like tunnels for like cars and stuff and make everything faster. I don't listen. Talk to Elon, not me.
I'm not going to trust anything Elon says, but you know,
Yo,
Except for Twitter.
I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get
smart.
into it.
Hey, listen, that's a lot of money that man's made. Anyway, but here's my thing, right, Michael? What if the Twins made the World Series?
in Minnesota.
Exactly. What if the Twins?
Minnesota.
What if they make the World Series in September? September, October. You're gonna have them playing because they built an open air stadium.
Fucking
Are you
Target.
out of your mind?
So I mean, like, what if the Patriots were playing in the Super Bowl in February
Michael,
with snow everywhere? Like we've had the Snow Bowl. Like I mean,
Michael, whoa.
I know it's
Are
not
you-
apples and
are you
oranges really
feeling
here,
okay?
but like,
no. Are you feeling okay?
yeah, I feel fine.
Michael, you do realize that the Super Bowl is on a mutual field and it's usually in like a warm weather.
I know. You're right, but I'm saying the playoffs. We had the Snow Bowl because playoffs they had a home field.
We understand that.
I understand, but why not say, hey, let's have everyone make a dome for football because we want to take out these cold weathers. Like
Because like you just
Green
said, it's
Bay-
completely different.
Green Bay always their offensive lines never wear long sleeve shirts on the field. Like it's one of their like tradition things. They always wear just their jersey. Like they try to be the man enough where they don't wear the sleeves. It's a factor that you're just killing random things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
How have they been doing in the playoffs?
I mean,
Maybe they should buck the
I
tradition.
might as well just leave.
I know Lily's hurt right now.
I might as well just leave at this point.
You're talking about the Packers, Michael.
Do you not like the Packers either?
I'm from Green Bay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that they're choking in the playoffs. Connie did.
No, here's the
as
thing.
you look
though.
up at him,
You don't know what the temperature is like on the field, though. Also, I
Right.
will say in the dome, when it's a cold game, when it's a really cold game, you don't
Mhm.
want to be inside the stadium. You want to be out in the dome. The heat circulates better. It's a lot warmer. I don't know. I'm no physicist or scientist in general,
Mhm.
but I just know for a fact if you are inside kind of like the bowl itself, it's going to be warmer. So same on the field. It's like low key heated on the field, and they have
yeah.
too many warmers. They have too many heaters on there.
I'm just saying. Imagine having to step into the batter's box with a pitcher who can't feel his hand throwing 100. I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Is it really that much of a factor, though? Like 1 or 2 games, really? Like, how many games have really been postponed that often?
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about postponed from just rain or something like that, we can talk about that. That's
Well,
a
I mean,
totally
rain,
different
of course,
story.
but I'm talking about just flat out.
Well,
That
guess
it's
what?
too cold to play.
No. But that's the whole point of the retractable roof. Today's Yankee game isn't postponed if there's a roof
Why was it postponed? I really don't know.
because it's raining, as you would probably say, cats and dogs outside.
Why would I say cats and dogs, man? I would say goats and horses. What are you talking about? Golly.
Even Lily knows
No,
about the
Connie,
BS.
I really don't say goats and horses. Okay.
I will say though, I do kind of enjoy goats and horses. I mean, partially because I did come up with this sort of
Were you a
statement
horse
with my
girl,
teacher
Lily?
today. No,
Oh,
I do
okay,
like
good.
horses though. I think they're great. But I came up with I'm no horse girl though. I will say that. But I came up with a phrase with my teacher today, and it was "Don't paint over the horse." And I'm not going to explain it, but it's a good phrase, and it's my new mantra: Don't
Yo, I
paint
can't paint,
over
bro.
the horse.
I think we need to know the explanation on this.
It's not that great. It's not that. I mean, I'll explain it. It's just not that good of a story. I think you have to understand that.
Michael, you
Okay,
have to be a
so
painter to understand it.
so
No, you don't. It's just not that good.
okay, so the saying is great. The
Yes.
story just
Okay.
is horrible.
Okay. So essentially, here's kind of the
Story
deal.
time. Story
So
time with the shoe.
yes, story time with Schumacher. So essentially, my freshman year at my school, at my college. Again, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm a painter. I go to art school. I go to the Art Institute of Chicago.
Do you have any
And
paintings that we can see right now?
not right now. No, none of them are here. My studio is elsewhere, so you guys are not going to see them. But I do have an Instagram. I'll drop
Yeah.
it somewhere. Maybe I'll edit. I don't know. We'll see. I'll find some way to spread it around. But if you go to my Instagram, you will find it. So whatever. But essentially, what happened was I did the still life my freshman year when I was in painting class. It was in the intro painting. And what happened was we had a still life with a horse in it, and it was like half a mannequin, and then this little horse sort of figurine sort of deal. And I painted the horse terribly. It was awful. It was truly horrendous. Nothing about it was good. Nothing. And I'll just be honest. Nothing about it was good. And I was supposed to paint it in unusual colors. And again, this was based off of a horse figurine, off of a model. And I took a picture of it in progress, and it was fantastic. Something about it is just right. Something about it is really fantastic and really interesting. And then I painted over it. And what I was talking about with my teacher today was sometimes you continue to work on something and you continue to paint over something when in reality you should just leave it and you should hold on to it. So, hence the saying, don't paint over the horse. And that can kind of apply to many things because I wish I didn't paint over the horse, but I did. So, don't paint over the horse.
Wow, that's deep now.
Oh, I know. I got a lot to say.
Now that brings me to my next point. That's pretty much like, hey, Connie, we know your life. You'd love to change it and everything, but you just need to accept who you are and not paint over it and
I
understand.
like to, Michael.
Don't
By the way, I
paint
hate
over
change,
the
Michael. I hate
horse.
change. By the way, hate
You
it.
really hate change?
I hate changing things.
Just a quick update. Now the Reds are only up 6-3 because we're into the relieving pitchers.
Because you're the Reds?
Yes. If we could
Okay.
end games after 7 innings, we would probably be like,
It'd be a lot better. Again, I can't say
Yes.
much because the Brewers did indeed lose today.
I was gonna say, Lily, listen, Michael's cool and all, whatever, blah blah blah. How was opening day? I've never been. First of all, I've never been to an opening day. I want to know the full experience. Were there hot dogs? Where was there beer? What do we got? What do we got going on here? Corn dogs, maybe? I don't know what that really feels.
Corn
Yeah, by
dogs?
the way,
So,
corn
I'm
dogs
gonna be
are lit.
honest.
By the way,
I did not eat any food at opening day. I bought myself one beer. I got the nice little 21 plus wristband. Over 21. There we
can I
go.
also say beer terrible?
That's a terrible, terrible, terrible take, but all right.
Listen. I'm convinced that nobody actually likes beer. They just drink it because it's cheap. Just saying.
I genuinely love beer.
Listen, I think you're lying to yourself, but it's okay.
Well, I mean, they are the Brewers. They kind of have to.
Beer is so gross. Can't do it.
It's
Anyway,
so delicious. I
Oh.
am not lying to myself because there's beer
And-
I don't like.
Can I tell
There's
you
beer
that
I
I've never
don't
actually drank a beer?
Michael doesn't drink. He gets mad at me when I say things that I drink.
Lily's like, what? Am I really on this show?
Listen,
Yep.
that's why we keep the things PG on the show.
I'm a good guy. What can I say?
I don't. Michael makes sure that we don't curse on here.
Lily's like, I don't know. Maybe I just need to abandon this right now. No, but you're good. Fine.
She's disgusting with
genuinely-
both of us.
I genuinely love beer. I will say I did not have to pay for a lot of my beer today. A lot of people did indeed get drinks for me, which was fantastic. So it was really cold. I won't lie. There were a few times where the sun did come out and was immaculate, and it made it a lot better. Brewers just did not capitalize on any runners on base, but essentially I went by myself. We talked about this. I went by myself. And again, yeah, you do only drink milk.
Yo,
So
milk is
there's
the
nothing-
greatest thing to ever touch this planet. Ever. Ever.
For real, dude?
There's never been a bigger milk guy than me. Love it. I
I
could literally drink a gallon a day if I could.
Okay. Anyways, that's
nauseating.
I mean, I like milk, but orange juice.
See,
by far
Christian,
is better for breakfast.
Christian, me and you are on the same page.
Nauseating. But okay, regardless, I ended up just making also again, my mom on Colorcast said she said light beer, which again we don't like, but she loves beer. So I am my mother's daughter.
So that's
I'll
your
say that
mom?
much.
Hey,
Jillian.
Mom.
My mom is Jill. Yeah, Jill's hanging out. She was very
Jill
excited about
and Lil. How about
See,
that?
Christian, me and you, we're 1-1 right now. He said, I'd rather have organic milk than a beer. Take me to jail.
What is wrong with everybody? But
Listen,
okay.
I'll drink beer if it's given to me, but I will never seek it out.
Beer is just I love beer. I'm not even kidding. But believe it or not, so I'm at Wrigley by myself. I go by myself. And when I'm there, all of a sudden I'm standing around, game is close to start. I all of a sudden see people and I go, you know what? The bunch of guys sat down there. They're Brewers fans. I'm going to go become friends with them. I sit down with them. We're hanging out the whole night, whole day. Brewers lose. Sucks. But later I find out one of them knows my cousin. They all know my cousins. And it turns out one of my cousins officiated this one guy's wedding. And I was freaking out. I was like, how did this just happen?
In Chicago, and you all meet up.
Yes, and they're from Milwaukee area, and because that's where my cousins are from. And but I was just like, we were all hanging out. We were going to some bars, and we were like sitting in the Uber. Somebody mentioned a last name, and I went, "Oh, I have cousins with that last name from Milwaukee area." And they're like, "Do you know blank?" And I was like, "Oh, indeed, I do." Turns out, literally my cousins. So I'm kind of just like.
Now, are we talking first cousins or like second or?
So they're like my dad and their mom are first cousins. So they're second cousins, but like I'm still very close with them. Very close with them.
Okay. Seems legit.
Too legit.
That's
no,
crazy.
It was bizarre. So I'm still kind of reeling from that, but you know, the loss was not pleasant. I did get to see my boy Aaron Ashby pitch, but Jake Cousins, who I also adore, was not up to par today. And Cubs had the right energy on a very cold day. Huh?
I like that. Sorry. Wasn't making fun of. I thought it was hilarious. Burns, didn't he pitch today too?
Yeah, he actually had a really nice game overall, but it just was not enough to overtake it. The Brewers for some reason made Liam Hendriks seem like the best pitcher on the planet, which was just not true. Hendriks did not look that good today. But if you look at the stat lines, it does appear that Hendriks was actually somewhat decent, which is not true.
Someone decent.
Was not true. No.
I gotta get to an opening day. I could technically go tomorrow since the game was canceled, but listen, I have school, man. A responsible student.
Yeah, I took off work.
I'm a responsible student.
Hold on.
You know?
Hold on. I did see Live with David on Colorcast mentioned Stella Artois, Allagash White, Sweetwater. Allagash White is a phenomenal.
See, I've never even heard of it. Never even heard of it.
You know, David knows what it is, so he gets my respect. But whatever. Besides the point.
Listen, you got to put me on to some beer. Give me a beer list. I mean, I'll go on a journey.
Okay, say less. I can get a beer list very easily.
Say
Great Gatorade. Lit. My goodness.
Mike, are you a flavored water guy or just a Poland?
Dude, no, man. Just give me ice and water. I even eat the ice. Like, I love it so much. Is that weird?
No, ice is fantastic. Bad for your teeth, apparently. I'm calling BS on that. Like, I
Oh,
feel
I've
like they
seen
always.
some teeth.
Well, dentists always say you shouldn't chew ice because it's bad for your teeth. I'm calling BS though.
I literally can't do it anyway.
Oh,
Sensitive
you
teeth.
have sensitive teeth? Oh, that's pitiful.
Oh, I have extremely sensitive teeth, like extremely.
Sensidyne.
Never even had a
Yeah.
cavity, by the way. Flexing. Never.
Okay.
Thank you. I could tell that okay was actually capped there.
I've had 2 when I was like 7.
Could never be me.
Okay.
Michael, have you ever had any cavities?
I'm just gonna be straightforward with you. One time when I was a child,
I don't
my
know.
mother
how
was
this
a
is gonna
teacher.
go.
And the University of Kentucky came to our school with like students. to
Please
practice
tell
two different
me.
things.
Please tell me
And my
that you
mom
got
just
stuff
said, capped all of the teeth and just be done with it. So here I am in her gym. She's like, pop, 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 pop.
Wait, that does remind me. I do have a tooth story from recently. I won't get it right now, but essentially, my mom
You
did.
won't get it? You have a tooth?
Well, it's really right, but it's literally right behind me. But essentially, what happened
A
was
tooth?
my mom. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a tooth. My mom sent me a ring that was her mother's, and I had worn it for a wedding, and she decided to gift it to me. And recently, I was just kind of cleaning my room, going about things, and I was opening up the box that the ring was in because I keep it in there when I don't wear it because it just feels right. And all of a sudden, I noticed that there was something shaking around in the box,
That's
and lo and
not good.
behold, it's one of my baby teeth. And I was like,
Wow.
Mom, did I find a surprise in there? So it was funny. It's just literally sitting right behind me at this point, but I'm not going to grab it or show anybody. But
I
it's
mean,
there.
no
Michael,
one even
how,
watches the show anyways. Just go
Michael,
ahead.
are your kids fully in on, all that, like the tooth fairy and all that? Fully in on it?
Oh, like they believe in it? Yeah. No, they believe in the tooth fairy.
Listen, I don't know when you decide to crush their spirit or not,
Honestly, that has been something that I've kind of dealt with a little bit. Like, I don't want to really lie to my kids, but at the same time, the innocence that they get to
No.
enjoy on
You
that.
listen, Michael, here I'll give you one hint. Easter bunny, tooth fairy, all that, you can kill that whenever you want. You gotta let Santa ride it out until the end.
Well,
Oh, I
that's
mean,
why. No, go
Because
ahead,
once
Michael.
once Santa died, Christmas died for me.
really?
Oh,
I mean,
Santa was lit, bro.
Santa was lit.
bro.
I will say, my mom, when I told her this, I went, Mom, you will not believe it. I found a baby tooth in this box of mine. And she said, Oh, it was probably me trying to be the tooth fairy. And you know what? It's that whole thing of even if you know it's probably not real, at that point, you hit that point where you go, No, it's probably not. It's still the whole idea of having something like that to believe in that I think is so important. I think it's so
See?
important.
That's what I'm saying about Santa. Once Santa died, I was like, damn, bro.
But you got to give him more. You got to give him more than just Santa. I truly believe in
I
that.
feel like
So-
Santa's the important one though.
But when do you think would be the appropriate age?
Can't go into middle school with it. Can't go into middle school because you'll
I
get
would agree.
flamed.
Okay, now when you say middle school, what do you consider middle school?
All right, my middle school was 7th and 8th grade, which I know is kind of weird. I know everybody else is like 6, 7, 8, but
Well, no,
mine
that's
was
our
7th and
junior high,
8th.
7th, 8th. That's
Oh,
what I
okay.
would refer to. But like upper class, grade school, I would
No,
say
no. I'm
4th and up.
Yeah, no. 7th grade got to be done by then.
Okay.
Surely the goodness they'll know before like 5th grade, I was thinking.
I'm going to be
But-
honest. I literally do not remember. I could not tell you
Oh,
what age.
I thought she was about to say, I'm going to be honest, I still believe in Santa Claus. It's like,
No.
Sorry, Lil. Jill, we got an issue.
No, I have nieces and nephews. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I genuinely don't remember when it was
he's
over
fake,
for me.
right?
Huh?
You know he's not real, right?
What do you mean?
Santa. Like, he's not real.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. He is real. Santa Claus is
Okay,
a true
that's-
person.
I'm a big Blitzen gal. I do enjoy leaving carrots and sugar out for Blitzen.
Nah,
So,
Rudolph
all the
for the
reindeer,
whole
but like
son.
mostly Blitzen.
Oh,
Nah,
you have
Rudolph-
a favorite reindeer?
no,
Connie,
no.
who's your favorite
No,
reindeer? Because
no.
to me, it's
Listen.
common.
Listen, my son Rudolph was disrespected and then saved Christmas, and he continues to get disrespected to this day.
but listen, I think everybody can have their own favorite reindeer. I just personally love Blitzen.
No reason.
I like the name. I always have.
See, look, Rudolph is S tier. The best is Rudolph. See?
Oh.
Hey, my son was disrespected. Couldn't even. Blitzen was bullying him out of reindeer games. And then when they needed Christmas saved, Rudolph, there he came.
I'm not saying any disrespect to Rudolph. I'm just saying that I do love Blitzen.
Josh, you're an idiot. Saw him at the mall last year. Try again.
I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
You know, fun fact. My dad pretended to be Santa for my kindergarten class one year.
Oh yeah. Did
Yeah,
you know it was your dad?
I didn't, honestly.
Okay, good. Well, he did a good job. I got to play Santa Claus before. It's a lot of fun.
I think.
You know what?
Go ahead, Connie.
No,
I would
I'm
tell
gonna-
you. My wife and I was Mr. and Mrs. Claus at a Christmas light thing. I'll tell you this: our church that I
That just
attend,
blesses my heart.
we do we have a Christian school at it, and we set up Christmas lights where we get sponsors in to raise money for the school, and we set up in a booth there to act like Mr. and Mrs. Claus as they drove by too. Okay, there.
That's so sweet.
Thank you. It was a lot
Michael
of fun.
really isn't. Michael really isn't one of the nicest people I know.
Oh, thank you.
And the fact that you're on a show with me, I mean, there's a
kind of ruins it.
No,
It's
exactly.
yin and yang. We really are
oh,
yin and yang.
It's unbelievable. Like the percentages of me not going to the underworld after death is very slim. Michael, on the other hand, stairway to heaven immediately.
No, I've got my flaws, but
I'm kind
we
of
are the same.
kind of clinging to the coattail of Michael.
Oh, I'm going straight to Pergs. I'm on it.
Nah, see, I'm right underneath. I'm good.
Right to hell.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Why are you
no
too scared to
shot.
say it? I'm honest with it. I'm just going right to Pergs. I already know it.
Oh, I'm not scared to say hell. I'm straight. I mean, death
Okay.
and then like that right there.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. All I needed to hear.
You know what?
Jesus saves, guys.
Yeah.
Praise be. This is so derailed. I don't even know.
You know,
I knew this was
Baseball.
going to be derailed regardless, but
Why is that? I kind of take offense to that.
listen,
no, in a good way. In a good way. That's why I wanted to come on.
I think that we put the banter in Backstop Banter. I'm just saying.
Oh, I put the banter in Backstop banner.
Listen,
No,
Lily, we appreciate you coming on, but calm down. Me and Michael banter every week on the show. I mean, come on.
Who's in the chat on Colorcast?
Well, no. See, greatly appreciated. Greatly
Yeah,
appreciated.
because I can't keep up with that. I'm 65, as Connie says.
This is true.
It's okay. I'm 63.
No, okay.
No, Lily, you can't say that because we're the same age, and that makes me feel old. You can't say that.
She's way more mature than you.
I mean, this is also probably true.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I'll admit it.
I mean,
you like milk, like genuinely,
like a normal
like
human being should. Like a normal human being should.
Milk. Okay, can we we're going to derail off of this. Like, milk should not be like ingested to humans. It's from a cow.
Yeah,
like,
that's literally
what
like
part of that.
biological.
You know what the craziest part is? You know what the craziest part is? Didn't ask. Don't care.
No, I'm going to bring it up though anyway.
But you're saying
like
it's
matter
the most
if you
human
ask
thing.
I'm going to bring it up.
It's not human. Like, it's milk. It's something that
like
animals
said,
drink.
All right. Well, why are we killing?
Huge.
Why are we killing other animals and eating them? That shouldn't be normal.
Well, it's one thing though that milk is meant to nurture the young of the unknown species, and then to go, hey, you know that other thing? Those cows. Let's drink it. Let's drink it, even though this is meant to nourish the child of a cow.
So,
I'm going to say
it
this.
really doesn't count though because you don't like any form of milk.
No, I eat cheese.
I mean, what other form are there? Like, are you saying like human milk? Like, I don't know of anyone like,
Michael,
hey, can I have
now
human milk?
Weird. See, now you're kind of weird, Michael.
But I do want to go this. I want to say this actually because is it not? Why is it what?
Connie said no one loves milk more than him, so you just leave it at that. Exactly. Listen, I don't judge you for liking whatever. Like, I don't judge Lily for liking beer. I don't like it, but I don't judge her for it.
It's just such a bad take to not like beer.
But and I think it's an awful take that you don't like milk.
Okay.
See? Touche right there.
Okay.
Lily was poisoned by milk when she was little. She never had it again. How do you get poisoned by milk?
Okay, my mom. Okay, I like
Wait,
that my
you
mom
really
brought.
was
Like
Is my
poisoned
mom
by
the one who
milk?
brought it up?
she did bring it up.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think anyone else would know that, but if they
I was
do, that
given
would be
sour
weird.
milk as a child,
From
and
your mom? Here, drink this,
no.
dearly.
Oh, shut up. No, it was in. I think it was like in my crib,
Don't.
and I grabbed a bottle at one point, and I drank
Okay.
from it, and it was sour, and
So you just never
I
tried it again?
no, I have tried. The thing is, that's the thing. I have
Listen.
tried milk from since then. I just can't. I can't with. I won't bring it up. I can't with mayo.
Okay.
I can't with Alfredo.
What?
I can't with milk.
See, nah. Listen, we're gonna have to change the subject here.
Oh, is she
I'm
about to
gonna get.
puke on us? You're not literally about to puke on us, are you?
I
No, it's
literally.
just like it actually like nauseates me.
Listen,
I'm gonna.
I can't remember the word. I can't pronunciate it. Not even going to try to. But if you've ever had a child's milk that stayed in the car or something over time, like it, what do they call it? What is it? Where it like
Curdles.
yes, and you pour that
What
sucker
the
out in the sink, it is nasty and it
Listen,
stinks so
listen,
Actually,
bad.
no, I do have a good story with that. My mom, one time, I don't want to out my sister like this.
I'm just going to
Connie's
say
like,
that Lily
Connie's
has
over
derailed
this.
us like crazy.
who is
Connie's over this.
why do you have curdled milk? What is going on,
Oh,
bro?
I have 3 kids that are 5, 5, and 4. You can't keep up with all those drinks randomly everywhere in the house. Now,
Fair enough,
this
fair enough,
hasn't
fair enough.
happened
I
recently,
feel like
but
it takes
in
a
the
while
years,
for it to curdle, though.
I mean, probably a
No,
day.
it does not take that long for milk to curdle. You clearly don't know dairy.
Yeah, because I ingest it. I'm not letting it sit out in time for it to curdle. I pour a
You don't
glass
know
of
any.
milk, it's
Again,
gone 10 minutes.
listen to somebody who knows cheese and dairy from the dairy state. But here's where I mention at one point, this is still one of the funniest stories to me ever. My sister, I don't want to just completely like out her like this. She
Make
was not.
cornbread.
She's
Yes.
not. I will say was not the most like tidy in her room when she was in high school. She's a lot older than me, but besides the point. At one point, my mom decided to clean her room because she had a lot of mugs, Tupperware, glasses, everything like that. My mom took all the stuff down to the sink and was kind of like emptying things and putting stuff in the like to wash it, everything like that. There was a cup of milk, there was a glass of milk, and my
Gosh.
mom went to pour it out. And instead of it just flowing, it was all one congealed
One glob.
blob. And
Oh,
she
dear
went,
Lord.
and it went plop. The milk that went plop in the sink. That is a integral memory and an integral thing in my life. And my mom said it, plop. She said plop in color cast.
Flopped.
She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, absolutely, because you can't hardly get it to go down the drain. Like you actually have to say take something to break it up so it will go down
It
the
went
sink.
plop in the sink. That
It's
milk went plop in the sink.
just going to throw this out here, David. Are you talking like buttermilk? How it kind of is spoiled already? Because I mean, that's what buttermilk is spoiled milk. As far as for cornbread, yes. Oh, actually, he did just say buttermilk. Sorry, just now reading this.
Listen, I'm going to bring up baseball because I feel like I have to.
That's why I grabbed my baseball. Yeah.
Wow, would you look at that?
Hey!
Unbelievable. Listen, I'm going to bring this up because this came out yesterday, I believe it was. I found it intriguing, to say the least, because, Michael, if you remember, of course, we gave our predictions on the show. Lily, I don't know if you were in the color cast when we gave our predictions for what we think each team is going to do next year. But we gave ours.
No,
when
but we did that
Fangraphs,
anyway on Bad Flips and Chill, so it's okay.
and then Fangraphs came out and said,
Wow.
you know what? Here you go. This is what Fangraphs said.
Whoa,
this is the
y'all
AL.
legit. Oh, this
This-
is bad. This is so bad.
This is
These
the
are
AL.
so bad.
This is the AL.
Dang
And
girl.
listen, this is bold in my eyes. Bold.
What did they do?
I just
don't
want you
get
to know the Reds are 1 out away from winning right now. Just
They
throwing that
actually
out
did
there.
just win.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Here's my thing, right? I understand if you think the AL East is going to be close, but you're
Are we
literally
about
like
to get a save?
but like you're a professional organization, and this is literally just not trying. Like this is not trying.
They went, you know what? It's
They
it's
copied
gonna
and
be a
pasted.
close race between these top 4 teams. We're not gonna make a decision. Just gonna be tied. They're all gonna go 88 and 74 because
That's literally like laying down in the middle of the road. You just didn't even try.
yeah.
We just gotta close a save game. Wow, the Reds are 1-0 right now. The Reds are better than the Brewers at this moment.
Michael, that helps you sleep tonight. I'll let you live. You know what? Whatever.
Nvidia has the best hair ever.
I'm on the show. I have great hair. Anyway, how do you have the 4 teams have with the same record? Like, how do you not even try?
And at 88, like again, they're saying that the Astros in their current state are going to be better than the Blue Jays, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Rays. And the White Sox.
And the White Sox, I was gonna say.
Like, what the hell?
Now,
I'm sorry.
Possibly because they're going to be playing each other a little more in the East, so I mean they're kind of taking losses on there, maybe.
That's a terrible excuse, though.
Well, I mean, you got the Rangers and the Athletics in that division. That's going to be easy wins. I'm not saying that they did good on this. I'm just thinking maybe that's why their record's better, because we all know the Astros are not better than those teams over there. But
listen, I literally put money on it that the Blue Jays were going to be very good this year, so I automatically thought that this was stupid.
Like that, you automatically thought it was stupid just because of that.
Yeah, well, of course, because I'm the smartest person. I'm the smartest person I know, Lily.
Well, you must not know me. Okay.
We're talking
how
right.
Cocky he is now.
No. We're talking. See, but Lily's cocky too, and that's why I thoroughly enjoy it. Michael, if you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? Come on, what are we talking about here? Blue Jays easy 95 plus, easy. Red Sox. I had the Michael. You have our records. What did I have it at? I had the Blue Jays at like a 101 maybe.
You have the Jays winning 99. I have them at 97. The Rays, you have them at 96. I've got them at 94. The Yankees, you have them at 92. I have them at 90. The Sox, you have at 90. I have at 86. And the Orioles, who really care?
This is a true statement.
Yeah, understandable. I mean,
I don't know. Did you, Lily? What did you have? What did you rank these teams?
Obviously,
I mean,
the games.
I don't have. No, I don't have the number of like wins, but I can go through each like American League division and go through that. So for the AL East, I have the Rays, the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, the Yankees, and the Orioles. For the AL Central, I have the White Sox, the Twins, the Guardians, the Royals, and the Tigers. And for the AL West, I have the Mariners, the Angels, the Astros, the oh my God, the Rangers. Oh, you know the Rangers. The Rangers and the Athletics.
The Rangers. Can you say that name just one more time for me? Who are the
Rangers?
The Rangers.
I meant to say the Rangers, and I don't know what happened. I will be.
You just turned into a Minnesota mother.
No. Oh, do not compare me to a Minnesotan.
Don't you know, Bobby?
Canadian.
That is something I am not. I'm Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm no Minnesotan.
Canadian adjacent, you know. Once you get to
Minnesota. Yeah, no, Canadian adjacent for sure, but just not Minnesotan.
Okay, fair enough. I agree with that, because you say I'm from Jersey or something like that. You know, that's when you start fighting people.
Okay.
Can't say that.
It'd be like if somebody said I was from Illinois.
You know, fair enough. Wow, you have the Astros in third, huh?
Yeah.
Why is that? I had them in second, but I don't think that I thought I had them winning, Michael. Did I have them winning?
Yeah, you got Astros at 90 games. I have the Mariners at 90 games.
So you think that the Astros, it's like, oh, they got Kyle Tucker and Justin Verlander.
Well, they still have Bregman.
Who hasn't pitched in 2 years.
They still have Bregman. They still have Gurriel. They still have.
That's not enough, though, to be consistent in terms of pitching. Like, are you going to? Who are you going to rely on?
Trash cans.
They don't have trash cans anymore, Michael.
Who are you going to rely on in that rotation?
Listen, I think they've worked some miracles over there with the pitching. They turned Garrett Cole into what he is now.
No, the Pirates did that.
He was not Garrett Cole when he was on the Pirates. When did he
get to the Astros? But that happened prior to him getting to the Astros. You can't just all of a sudden say the organization. When it happens to multiple pitchers,
they revived Justin Verlander.
Then are you going to say the Rays revived Tyler Glasnow?
What do you mean? He was a prospect. and then he got to the team and he was good. Justin
But he was on the-
Verlander was bad. He got to the Astros, was good again. This isn't a false statement. I think this is.
When was
This is-
Verlander bad?
His last year before going to the. I'll look it up right now. Ain't no problem. Let me pull up Mr. Verlander. By the way, his brother, incredibly annoying on Twitter. Gotta block him.
He's a very attractive man though, but it does piss me off that he's so annoying.
Let's see here.
It's kind of like Connie. Very attractive man, but so annoying.
That's okay.
Michael, I appreciate you for that.
You're welcome. You're not that annoying or attractive.
I think I'm fantastic. I am beautiful, by the way.
I mean, here's my thing.
You don't think he's attractive either. We know.
Oh no, I'm going to talk about wins in the AL West. So here's my thing. I just don't think that the Astros are giving me enough to be confident in and to trust in. I do actually genuinely see a lot in the Angels in terms of the rotation that I actually like. I don't want to say it gives me all the faith in the world, but I think overestimating and believing the Astros have a lot they can actually do is kind of not a good call. I don't necessarily think the Mariners are going to be the best team ever, but I'm kind of putting stock in them. I'm putting stock in them. I honestly am. I do have a bias with the Mariners that I will not explain, but essentially it's kind of like I really like this team. I like a lot of what they have. I like the moves that they're making. I think they're going in a really positive direction. And I don't necessarily think they're the most complete team in the AL West, but I think they're scrappy. And I think whoever wins the AL West, it's going to be a scrappy victory. I think it's going to be gritty. I think it's going to be tough. I don't think it's going to be easy. So I kind of have the Mariners slated in there. I don't think the Astros are going to be able to do it. I don't think they're gritty enough.
I mean, I think I'm mostly going off of the history of it. And falling back on that and just thinking that, listen, until somebody dethrones it, I kind of still believe in them. And is it possible that it's the Mariners this year? Absolutely. I like what they did. Winker, Robbie Ray as well. Obviously, just coming off
tightest pants in the league.
Yeah, you know what? You make an excellent point here.
Tightest pants in the league. Let's be honest. Here.
I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
I do like that you have the Angels up above Astros.
There's just nothing in me that believes in the Astros. I'm not going to lie.
Well,
I like Kyle Tucker. That's it.
I'm kind of like that with the Angels, though. Like, I mean, yes, they've got the best two players. Rendon, who's been hurt forever. Trout's still hurt, basically. I mean, he's now back, but been hurt. I just feel like the Angels always find a way to not do good. Like, I want them to do good. I think this is a year, if they're coming up close, that they need to make some moves to make some big noise and get some good pitchers in there, or to make that big splash and go all in here. I wanted the Angels to win it last year. I hope they do good. Hear me out on that.
Lily's praying over here for everybody that can't see her, by the way.
I'm just praying that John Ball would come in here and defend the Angels like they deserve.
No. I hope they do good. Like, that's one of my teams. If Connie will jump in here and actually say that, I talked good about them last year.
Now you got three teams, Mr. Red Fan. I mean, this is just unbelievable.
I didn't say they were my team.
I have three teams. You want to talk?
Yeah, I do.
But
Brewers obviously is my entire pride and joy, followed by I love the Rays. I really do. And I love the Mariners.
Spit on them.
Okay.
Spit on them.
I love the Rays. It's the graveyard of former Brewers. And then I also do enjoy the Mariners.
How do we have faith in the Angels pitching staff and not the Astros? I'm really confused now.
Do you want to believe in
you have faith?
Okay.
You have faith in Noah Syndergaard who threw one inning last year?
Not necessarily. I just do think, again, you're kind of disregarding anybody who they have in terms of prospects. I forget his name, but they do have some good.
They did draft only pitchers in that one draft, so
that's not what I'm referring to.
One of them has to hit eventually. You know what I mean?
Oh boy, howdy! Oh boy, howdy!
I've never heard that until this moment.
What?
Oh boy, howdy! Well, until
you never heard boy howdy? Have you never seen Letterkenny?
Never even heard of it.
Why am I here? Why am
Michael,
I?
Do you know what that is?
The Reds won today.
See?
Go Reds.
Never even heard of it.
Why did I agree? Why did I agree to come here?
Connie, can you get rid of the?
But are you gonna disagree?
No.
Patrick Sandoval is good. Jose Suarez is all right. But, like, you're going to completely disregard Patrick Sandoval.
I'm not disregarding anybody, but until it happens.
Yes. Oh, indeed you are. But okay. Okay, fair enough. I
Do you
just
think they're more than
neither of y'all
81
have seen
wins?
Letterkenny.
I don't remember, Michael. I don't remember. What did I have them at?
I was asking her. I know what you.
What did you say? Sorry, I'm just still
Do you-
in awe that you haven't seen Letterkenny.
Do you think that they're over 500 Angels? I mean,
Oh
you had
God,
them at
yeah.
second, didn't
I
you?
think that's
You had
a
them at
bad take if
second.
you don't think the Angels are over 500. I think they're going to be for sure.
I have them at 80. Actually, let's see here. I have them at 84.
I think that's right on. I mean, I'd honestly give them more, but I'll probably put them at. I'll do 85. So not much more, but just like a little bit.
What I have them at, Michael?
You had them at, let's see here, Angels. You had them at 81.
Oh, look at that. Me and Fangraphs. Look at that. Neck and neck. Which.
Oh, so you agree with the most terrible estimations of anything?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Didn't he say it was trash like 10 minutes ago?
It's crazy because you didn't let me finish.
So great.
You didn't even let me finish. It's okay. You didn't even let me finish. I'm just saying.
Go ahead. It's your show.
I was gonna, Michael, you're right. It is my show.
It can be my show. It's just as
Nice, Yeah, that's
true.
true. That's true, Michael. I have been looking for a new co-host, Michael.
Hey, what?
I'm kidding.
Hey,
are you thinking about passing it off just to Michael and I?
No, never. I wouldn't. I want the show to actually succeed.
So the show. So
I want the show to actually succeed. So I couldn't do that.
You know what?
Hang on. You're thinking about stepping back. I appreciate it.
Lily, I will say this. I don't know if we could do a backstop banter together because there wouldn't really be that much banter.
There'd be no banter.
I mean, it would just be backstop.
It would just be you two being like, "Oh my gosh, you're so right."
Yeah,
yes, because
totally
we sound
agree.
like that.
No, that's not how I sound. You have to be like,
"Oh my
no,
God,
I
you're
totally
so right."
agree with you there. No, I totally agree with you there. And then,
oh boy, howdy!
You're so right about that. No, I totally agree with you there.
How do we agree with the NL at all?
No, this is absolute. I don't.
Which one's worse? Really? Which one? No, you can't. Michael doesn't allow that on this show.
What's that?
Swearing.
Lily, I would have preferred that you not because I share this on my Facebook.
Is the AL worse?
I apologize.
No, the NL is worse.
The NL is worse. Okay.
By far.
Is it because
that's
the Brewers
not even just
winning
because
the
of the
division?
Brewers. It's not even just because of the Brewers.
I mean, the Brewers definitely should be number one in my eye. But, the Reds did just
I just
thank
don't,
them
the thing
today.
Is, I just don't get why the Cardinals have 88 wins there. There's just nothing in any of their lineups or the rotations that makes sense. And that's why I'm just puzzled. But it's just like, this makes me not want to trust anything from Fangraphs. Not that I do to begin with, but it's just like
a true statement.
It's like, oh, Fangraphs, so you want me to have even less hope in you? Okay. I honestly think the Rockies will have more wins than the Diamondbacks, but, might just be me.
You know what? I want to say I did that too. Yes, I've got the Rockies at 86 and the Diamondbacks. I'm sorry, 68 and the Diamondbacks at 62. So I think they'll lose a lot more than what they have on there. But
I mean,
we actually, Connie, you too, have the Rockies winning 70 and 68 for the Diamondbacks. Did you see that catch? Wow, that was great. But I'm going to say this. I think the Cardinals at 88 is okay. I just think the Brewers are going to be over 90. Like, I think the Brewers are going to win so much more than what they have them there. I'm okay with the Cardinals being that high.
I mean, that's where I have to agree. Sorry, I dropped my baseball. But that's where I kind of have to agree. I mean, obviously, I did place a bet that the Brewers would indeed have more wins than 88.5, I think was the over-under. But I just genuinely, I think the Cardinals will have a winning record. Don't get me wrong. I have them finishing second in the NL Central. It's just, I don't think they're going to have 88 wins. That just seems like way too much confidence in what they have, because what are they showing? Are you going to say that? Well, maybe you can say that much. Maybe you can be that confident if you have Jack Flaherty healthy, but you don't. You don't. Wainwright is not going to perform the same. What?
I said I picked him as a dark horse Cy Young last year, and then he got hurt. Very disappointed.
And I love Jack Flaherty. I really do. Mm-hmm. But again, he is not going to be what we expect. Adam Wainwright, there's no way he's going to be able to replicate the season he had last year. Miles Michaelis, sorry. I love him. I love him to death. He has the best mustache. However, I don't have faith in him either. It's like, I think he'll be fine. I think he's going to be all right. It's just, I don't think he's going to be what people want of him. So I just don't get how they can put the Cardinals at that. and almost do again, I don't believe in the Dodgers this year, but 93 and 69? That's bad. That's
What do you think is
really
high or
bad.
low?
Oh, I think the Dodgers will get more wins than that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I just want
Okay.
to make. No, I wanted to
Oh,
make
no, they're
sure.
going to get 72. 72 wins the whole season.
Okay, I totally agree with that. No matter what you said.
I almost feel like if the Dodgers don't set the win record, it's a failure.
Oh, I think they're going to fail no matter what, but I don't think they're going to set the win record.
I mean, bro, you got a team like that. How do you not set the win record?
Because you flop and you fail and you showed that money isn't always going to get you that.
The Lakers.
Yeah, they're going to beat the Lakers this year. Straight up. Dead ass.
I would literally cry. That'd be so funny.
Well, it's going to happen, so get ready. I'll talk to you
Sorry,
in
Perry.
September.
Can't wait.
So who's in the World Series then, Lily? We did this. We already did this. Now,
Well, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person. No, I'll be honest. I don't want to be that person. But you know, we were talking about this the other day. They actually
How many different personalities do you have, Lily?
only a few.
Okay.
We were talking about this the other day on Bad Flips and Chill, and one of the things that we were talking about was who expects me in World Series. And, you know, I just want to be honest. I did not want to say that I thought my Brewers were going to be in there.
Oh, you're a homer.
However, it just was one of those things that it almost felt right to just say that I think it's going to be them. JJB said that he thinks it's going to be the Yankees and the Brewers, and I said that I think it's going to be the Blue Jays and the Brewers. But I'll be honest. I mean, I didn't want to be the one to put them there, but I just think that something with those playoffs just seems a little weak to me. So I don't want to put a lot of stock into them. If you understand what I'm saying.
I'm just waiting for the Yankees to trade for Frankie Montas, and then I'll be happy.
Good, best of luck.
I don't know what we're waiting for here. Killing me, Cashman.
When
so
is
you know,
Cashman not
Lily.
killing you? What?
Yeah, we were 2009. He did great.
Oh,
I have for my World Series. I put you okay?
oh yeah,
So-
I know. I just dropped my phone again. It's okay. I'll use my feet to pick it up.
That's a talent, by the way.
Oh, I got great. Oh, my feet are like extra hands.
Michael's so concerned right now.
No, it's just when her hand actually came up with the phone, I really thought
You thought it
gonna
was
be
my
a
foot?
I was
Well,
like,
I mean,
no
I just
way.
passed it off from my foot.
Right.
Look
Oh
at
my
this.
Right.
All right, just continue to what you were
All right.
God. Okay, well, just so you know, I've got the White Sox and the Phillies in my World Series.
Okay, I
And
respect it.
Connie went with the White Sox after I said it. And
I
then
literally already had them.
he put the Mets.
Listen, I wanted to be bold. Since Michael makes it his whole personality trait to be bold on here. I know half the stuff you don't say. You just no way you believe half the stuff you say on here, Michael.
Then why would I
You
say
just
it?
because you just have to be that guy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Facts?
I think so.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm that guy with facts.
Like
Okay.
St.
I would
Carlos
rather
Square is
either of you
bad.
say the Dodgers, like, and I'm not even kidding.
Then the
Or
Mets.
even, you know what? Even the Braves. Like, the thing is, I even could believe in the Braves doing it again. Like, which might sound crazy, but I just love Nettleton that much.
Listen, the Mets aren't going to be bad forever.
They're going to be bad this year.
I think this year and then
Well,
next
people
year
keep getting hurt, they will
be
be.
better.
No, they're just going to, again, it's like, I kind of have this full faith in terms of, like, maybe this is a stance on me and how I feel about, money and that sort of money politics. But I truthfully believe that we're going to see the Dodgers and the Mets fail after spending all this money. I don't necessarily know if that's going to mean that they, won't win. I don't necessarily think that means they're going to have like a losing season, but I just don't think that they're going to have the season they want.
I mean, either one of them, if they don't win the World Series, that's probably not the season that they want. So, like, I mean,
Oh, no.
taking the field isn't necessarily, the craziest thing ever. But I mean, here's
I don't
my
think they're going
thing.
to do it.
Here's my thing. Baseball is the one sport where I feel like you can be a very selfish person and it doesn't matter. Like, team chemistry, of course, matters, but like if you go up there and do what you have to do, you literally don't really have to rely on anybody if you're a hitter. You really
It's
don't.
because you're a Yankees fan.
How is this not true?
Because that's a very Yankees mentality to have.
But how is that not true?
Well, here's
If you
the
go
thing.
up there and hit 350, nobody cares what you do.
No.
You
I
can be
don't have
the
to say
most selfish
thank you.
person
Lily,
alive.
I am
Nobody cares.
so glad you were on this show because, like, I feel
No,
like
but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
every
It's
year we
just
have
such
this
like
talk.
a mentality to go, you know what? Doesn't matter if it is a team sport. It is an individual sport at the end of the day. That's just like if you ask me what fan base would say that, I'd go, "Oh, Yankees fan."
That's it, but it's a factual statement.
Here's the thing. You know what? Here, let me explain. Is it important in terms of how you're valuing individual performances? Yes. But how is that going to end up resulting the win or loss? How is that going to change the outcome of the game? It might have a small impact, but it's overall not going to just be because of one person and one individual performance. You can say, yeah, sure, that upset me that, oh, blank didn't perform well today, or oh, blank did perform well today. But how does that change the outcome of the game? That's not it. It's a team
What if the
sport.
pitcher is the most selfish person on your team?
Yeah, Garrett Cole.
Not selfish at all. Loves the he allowed them to bring in Josh Donaldson, even though he hates him, as they should. Wasn't the biggest fan of the Josh Donaldson thing, but it's okay. If he really felt like it, he could have said no. But he's a team guy, not selfish at all, Mr. Garrett Cole, my $30-something million man, as he should be. Second best pitcher in baseball, by the way. Second. Still DeGrom number one, but if he can't, actually pitch.
DeGrom won't be the number one pitcher this year. He's already hurt. Hot take, if you will. He's not going to be top 10, I don't think, pitching by the end of the year.
Well, because he won't pitch enough, probably.
Right.
But skill-wise, ain't nobody on DeGrom's level. He ain't even close. Not even. Lily,
Nobody's
you
on
think
DeGrom's level.
Okay. Is that? I
Oh,
don't
do you
know if
think I'm insane?
If you disagree with that?
I'm saying, do you think I'm insane to not say that I think nobody's on DeGrom's level?
Oh, no. Okay, I want to make sure you agreed with that. I thought you were saying I was lying to myself or something.
No, I'm not insane. That's why I unzipped my mouth.
Oh, see, I didn't know that was an unzipping. I thought you were still throwing the key away.
No, that was a complete unzip, throw away the key.
Oh, so you. Oh, okay. But how'd you get the key back? I was gonna see.
Then,
that's why I was a little confuzzled. I didn't see you get the key back.
Again. No, again, I talked to a pitcher I know in the minors, and when I was asking him initially, I'm like, who do you think is the best pitcher of all time? And he did say Jacob deGrom, and I was like, okay. And again, I've already thought deGrom is a GOAT. Like, he's just insane. I don't think anybody can say otherwise, but I was like, to already be considering him the greatest of all time is kind of awesome. I love it personally.
Isn't it so weird that him and Kershaw are the same age?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, Kershaw's been around forever.
Kershaw seems so much older.
I know, right? It seems like if you told me Kershaw was like 40, I'd be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
do you
literally
remember
the exact
long-haired
same
DeGrom?
age. I do. I preferred long-haired DeGrom.
I kind of did too. I'm not gonna lie.
The little, bean head makes me a little uncomfortable. A little weird. It'd be like if Noah, shaved his head. Can't take that Thor, what's
you
it
can
called?
take the I was gonna say like the Thor out of the boy, but you can't take Thor. That makes no sense. I'm not even gonna continue speaking. I'm not gonna do it.
How do we feel about the new little pitch thing that they have going on, the little electric thing that they got going on? I can't remember what it's called.
I like it. PitchCom.
It is?
I at first didn't like it, but actually kind of like it because I felt like it sped the game up.
I was going to say, you were at work, so you probably didn't see it. The Braves were using it tonight, I think.
No, the Reds were. The Braves weren't.
Oh, no, yes, you're right. It was the Reds. I do think it sped up the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what the MLB really wants to do. I really liked it. And it's interesting as to how it works because I didn't know how it worked at first. That like the pitcher or the catcher presses the button and like it'll show you like what pitch and where it's going to go. And then in the hat, they got a little speaker that's like fastball outside. That's crazy to me. That's kind of fire. I like it. I think it'll really help.
Because at first I thought it was going to be like the quarterbacks, like they're going to get a code and they got to decipher it on their arm, but it's actually just literally telling them what to throw. Like, I don't know why do a communicator thing when the catcher and the pitcher could just have speaker and let the manager call the pitch.
Could hear it.
I'm sure.
Why would you want the manager call the pitch?
Well, it's been worked out anyways. I'm sure it's something like going on. I mean, we have nothing but data going on with this, anyways. So, like, everything's
Actually,
probably already
analytics
been
ruined baseball
sent to 'em.
anyway. Analytics ruined baseball, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
I'm not even going to get into that right now because who lost the debate? You did. I wasn't even the one who debated against you.
What is it?
But I'm
That's
just going to
because
say it right now.
that's because
you
there's
did
people
lose.
like you in the comment section who has a following who swayed everybody.
No. I
Yes,
don't have that big of a
absolutely.
following.
You literally have like 400 followers on Colorcast. Stop the cap.
I don't have the most though. I don't have
I
enough.
did not say them. Listen, you
I
are
don't have enough to
verified.
sway
You are
the vote,
verified.
though. But I am
Listen.
verified, but I don't have enough to sway the vote.
Which, by the way, verified.
Kudos
Congratulations.
to you. Hey, this
It's
is
been
our
a while.
first
It's
verified
been a while.
guest.
That's
You
not
know-
Michael. Michael, I had Troy Wingo on. Come on.
Do you know how long I've been verified on Colorcast?
Oh, sorry.
A
Miss
long
Flexer over here.
time.
Look at her
It's
flexing
not
on us,
recent.
Michael.
It's
Like
not
we're
recent.
nobodies. Michael,
No.
she's
All
gracing
I'm
us with her
saying-
presence, Michael.
No. All I'm saying is that it's not recent. It's not like something where it's like, whoa, hoity-toity. Oh, here's Miss Colorcast. It's like, no. Don't
Miss
look at me
Colorcast,
like that.
that's your new name. Confirmed.
Miss Colorcast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
have
have
one
that
of
much
those.
power over the app.
Oh, I don't know. 400 verified. A
How
couple
do you know
shows
how
on
many
here.
person she has following her?
Michael, it's called this thing called view profile.
I mean, I just went and
424.
checked
Look at that.
but, like,
424 followers.
I don't have that much power. Trust
no.
me. I don't have enough to sway the vote. If you want to think that, if you want to think
No,
that
you can't.
didn't
No, you
do it
did.
because
You
because
did.
of me.
Everybody
can,
in the chat
it's
was saying,
not
I agree
true.
with Lily. That's what they were saying in the chat.
Oh, exactly that. I forgot.
See, Lily sways the vote. Nobody can. That's why, aren't you undefeated in those little debate things?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, how do you know that?
Because I've listened to them and I heard her talk about it on her show. I'm actually a fan, Michael.
I do not talk about me being undefeated.
That's a lie. I literally heard you say it.
Other people bring it up. I do not. I do not like being undefeated.
You don't like being undefeated?
I like being undefeated, but I don't like talking about it because
Mm.
I don't think it's like that right.
Interesting development.
I don't think I'm that great.
You're not. I mean,
Thank you.
you're okay. I mean, we're agreeing,
Oh,
aren't
thank you. No, I
What
appreciate
we're
it.
supposed to do? Golly, Connie. No.
Well, Michael, I think we're great. You know what I mean?
Like this trio we got going on right now, phenomenal. Like,
I mean, I agree with that. But again, I'm not
Howdy,
somebody
boy.
who's gonna go boast about and be like, oh, here's how I am about blank. Here's what I'm doing with blank. That's not the type of person I am.
I can see
I don't
you
think
coming
I
out
come
to,
off
like,
that way.
your next debate, whatever, coming out like the Macho Man, the whole everything.
The undefeated Lily. Oh yeah, right there. That's how.
I'm not
That's
the
how.
one to say it.
I think that's how. Listen, I don't know who hosts them. I forgot already. But
It changes. I will sometimes host. I'm sometimes the moderator.
Interesting. When's the next one? When are we setting one up?
Sunday.
What's the
And I'm
being debated?
debating.
What's
I'm
being
debating. I don't know the other debates. I forget, but I'm going to be debating NL MVP, and I believe it's going to be armchair commentary. Going for Juan Soto, and I'm going to be going for Matt Olson.
Oh, Soto.
No. Let me tell you something.
I like how you don't like
if you
boast
win
about being
that one,
undefeated.
no. If you win that debate, it is cool. It is. There's no way it's not fixed. Matt Olson over Juan Soto. We being dead ass right now.
Here's my thing.
Juan Soto?
No, here's my thing. I don't like just going for. Okay, let me explain. I don't like just going for who I think is like the best odds. I like kind of going for things beyond that in terms of storyline, statistics.
A lot like Michael in that way.
I can leave.
It's just a fact. Michael, do you do the same thing?
What is it?
That you don't just go for the best, you go for stories and things.
Everyone goes for the best.
I don't want you just to say this. Do not say that it's rigged. Because it's not.
Rigged, wrong word. Lily,
it's not
very
fixed.
powerful.
It's not rigged in any way.
Lily, very powerful debater, though. Confirmed.
One thing is being good at arguing. Another thing is being rigged.
Exactly. Very powerful debater.
I don't like that term.
You're debating though.
I know, but I wouldn't say I'm like very powerful.
Connie's a master at it.
She's flipping me off right now. Crazy.
No, I was
Unbelievable.
putting on
I
lip
know.
balm.
All right, listen.
Oh, big
I just
one.
made a funny and nobody picked it up. Dang it.
Michael, was it a dad joke?
No.
Watch out again. Watch out. These guns will indeed get you.
Listen,
Where-
I got nothing else. We talked
where were
about
they?
baseball for 15 minutes out of the hour 20 that we were on, but it was
'Cause I'm
fantastic content.
It's because I'm here. What do you expect? I
You
talk
know
about.
what?
I literally change. I will talk about solitaire for hours. Like I don't know. I'm not. I don't know why you guys wanted to have me on here. To be brutally
Kudos
honest.
to you for saying solitaire as well, not solitary.
Why would it be solitary?
Who
That's a
says
different word. That's a
solitary?
different
A
word.
lot of people. at
That's a
least
different
around
word
here,
though. That has a
I
Y
agree.
on it.
But a lot of people
Solitary
around here.
confinement versus
I was about to say, what are we
solitaire.
talking about? Prison here?
Well, I
Who
mean, a
says
lot of
that
people
mean?
around here call it solitary. I'm like, no,
Could
it's
be there
solitaire.
one day, but you never know.
Lily, I love how you changed your name to the Undefeated. Like, come on, man. I thought you didn't like to boast about that.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is
The undefeated.
horrible.
Wow. Can you imagine?
I mean, wow.
Look, I mean, crazy that she would just do that right in the middle of the show.
Hmm.
She doesn't know how to change it back either.
She does.
She does?
Yes.
All right, Josh, here we go. Yankees, White Sox to win, good play. Listen, you got my guy Cole on the mound tomorrow. Am I confident? Of course. But Yankees on opening day, the last few years, not very good. Not very good. White Sox, I'm with you fully. Yankees, I'm a little scared, a little nervous.
And I bet you Josh is going to play that somewhere on, what is it?
Oh, yeah, I think you're talking about Underdog Fantasy, where you can use code Gen Z to double your first deposit up to $100, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I haven't used that app yet, but I need to.
Michael, you realize that it helps me get money if you use that.
And I've never
So you just
played
hate
any
me.
money
That's
on
crazy.
any gambling site ever, but
That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually. You don't actually have to do it. You can take it right out.
so just deposit the money and then take it out.
Yeah, why not? I never said you had to use it.
That's true. That's true. All right, it's 11:40. You said you.
I
got
am
class
just
in the
all.
morning.
I am just all right.
Yeah.
It took you 20 minutes to top that.
I honestly did not see that it had been changed because I was just like not paying attention to my name because
Yeah, it's
I
not
want to
like
look at
that's-
everybody else who I'm talking to instead of just
Right.
myself. But I am just all right. Lily shoot. No.
Mid at best, honestly. Anyway, listen, we'll wrap up the show there. It's been a nice back and forth of absolutely nothingness because that's what we do here. Listen, it's our show, Michael. We can do whatever we want on, you know what I mean? So with that being said, we end it there. But before we go, of course, have to give the floor to the two of you. Of course, Lily, I'll let you go first. Guest privileges, of course. Where can everybody find you and everything that you have going on in your life?
So, all right, guys. What I have listed there under I am just all right, Lily Schumacher, lily.shoe on Instagram. You'll find me there. You can also find me at oh God, why am I forgetting all my Instagram usernames? Lily June Lily June Schumacher on Instagram for my art account. Fudge and Meat for my podcast. I am Fudge of Fudge and Meat. You can also find that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and Amazon Music. And on Colorcast, I am Lily Shu, no period. You'll find me there as well with Bachelors and Chill every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and Pitches Be Crazy every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll find me all there.
On all that, do you have a link tree with all that?
I have a link tree for Fudge and Meat, but not otherwise. I think I do have a link tree with on my Lily Shu Instagram.
Okay, great. Anyways, Backstop Banter, as you can see here for our show on Twitter. You can find me MDLawson00 pretty much on any kind of social platform, and all those bios have my link tree where you can find all that. Of course, the show Thursday nights. at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Eastern, depends on what my work schedule is week to week. And then also on Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. is when I host Count the Bucket as well, with all my panel of hosts there as well. So, boom.
Everybody, you know what it is by now. Anthony Conover _ over on Twitter.
You know what it is.
Michael, this
Sorry.
is my time. My time.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. I apologize. Hang on. Let me do this for you.
Yeah, let me just.
I've got you. There you go. It's your time. And now
You know what I mean?
Leave.
Don't worry, Michael. I'll put us back.
Anthony
Conover _ over there on Twitter. You can follow me there for all my thoughts on the world, which is sports only because it's the only thing I actually care about. Generational Sports, that's Monday, 7 Eastern. Me and Josh host that. You know, my boy over here in the comments, as he said, use code Gen Z. We talk everything NBA, MMA, NFL. I throw baseball in every once in a while if Josh lets me. Tuesdays, the hard count with me and my guy CJ. It's basically this show, but a football edition of it. You know what I mean? Everything in the NFL world, we got you covered. Trades, draft is coming up, so make sure you check that out. And then, as Michael alluded to, we do this every Thursday, usually at 9. If Michael's racing home from work, 10 o'clock. But that is A-OK. As always, have a great time like we always do. Twitter, Anthony _ no, not Twitter. Twitch, Anthony _ Conover. I put all the pods over there. A Conover USN on Colorcast. If you type in USN, you can find everybody that is in the squad. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Lily, thank you for coming on the show. It has been very, very fun.
Anytime. Michael, for real, this was a lot of fun with you.
No, yeah, had an absolute blast. But with that being said, listen, everybody, love to stick around, but don't worry, you'll catch us next week.